In 2015, three British schoolgirls left their homes in London to join the Islamic State in Syria. What drove them to make this dangerous and controversial decision? Let's explore the story of the Bethnal Green Girls. Shamima Begum, Amira Abbas, and Khadija Sultana were just 15 and 16 years old when they disappeared from their homes in Bethnal Green, East London.
They were students at the Bethnal Green Academy, and their families had no idea they were planning to leave the country. On February 17, 2015, they flew from London to Istanbul, Turkey, and eventually made their way to Raqqa, the capital of ISIS's self-proclaimed caliphate. So, how did these three girls become radicalized? It's a pretty complex question, but from what we know, they were exposed to extremist ideologies and propaganda on social media platforms. ISIS recruiters targeted them with sophisticated online campaigns, promising a sense of belonging and purpose. The girls were drawn in, and before long, they were convinced to join the cause. It's a pretty shocking story, and it raises a lot of questions. How can we prevent young people from being radicalized online? And what's the best way to support those who have already been affected? Once in Raqqa, the girls married ISIS fighters and lived under the group's brutal rule. They were subjected to violence, oppression, and forced to adhere to ISIS's extreme interpretation of Islam. It's hard to even imagine what that must have been like. In 2019, Shamima Begum was found in a refugee camp in Syria by a journalist from The Times. She was pregnant and had already lost 2 children. In 2019, Shamima Begum was found in a refugee camp in Syria by a journalist from The Times. The UK government revoked her citizenship, citing national security concerns.
But should she be allowed to return home? That's a question that sparked a lot of debate. What do you think?